up Will Smith. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. One strike now from Cole. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Here comes the 1-2. Here's a fastball that misses.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Bounce it to the left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next to stand in is Chris Taylor. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's hitless in 6 tries. First pitch on its way.
Nope, ball 1.
Bottom of the second here with no score. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. Swing and a liner. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Dodgers. At the plate now, A.J. Pollard. And so take a look at ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
3-0 to him now. From the belt, the pitch.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Gavin Lux swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Now it'll be Gary Sanchez. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's just 1 for 6. Fouled away.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The next 0-2.
No, inside.
Left side. Scooped up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Next, it'll be Garrett Cole. In there for strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Swung on in the dirt, strike three. Smith corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Cole is retired, 2 down now. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Third inning, no score to this point. 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Bauer pauses, and here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Pollock will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the pitcher, Trevor Bauer. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Trevor Bauer.
Hit on the ground to short. Torres scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate, nearly impossible.
And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. In the air now out to left field. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. And he will hustle back to first as he thinks better of trying to move up. So now here is Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Not going to get him as he swipes second. The 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Lissette, and the 2-0. Hit on the ground toward the left. He's got it. Over to first, and that retires the side. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. Around second. He's on his way to third. Judge takes the turn at third. He wants it all. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single. Here's Rougned Odor now, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, and he falls behind 0-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And there he goes towards second. Up next, Gleyber Torres. He doubled his last time up. First delivery to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses strike 2.
Hey, I know we're not scoring, but in today's day and age, trying to bump for a hit, he's going to find himself on the bench tomorrow.
He squares, and it's in the air. Here now is Will Smith. Runs up and gets this one down. Flips it behind his back. And a good throw gets him one gone. And he is in there. So now to the plate, Chris Taylor. He collected a base hit his first time up. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone. Runners on the move for second. Late square, and this is popped up. Cole is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. New inning set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks.
The center fielder, Aaron.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
To 1-2 now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Up
Next to hit is Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 2-2. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. And he can't get back in time, and he is out at first. So the next to bat will be Garrett Cole. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Smith recovers, and that ends the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
The second baseman, Gavin.
Little chopper back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Trevor Bauer, grounded out in his last at-bat. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And there's out number 2. Next up, Mookie Betts, Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Corey Seager would be next. And he'll just try and throw off the pitcher as that's in for strike one. The 3-1. Strike two, swinging.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball four. So 2 down and a runner at first. Striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Betts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Count now a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
3-2, full count. And the payoff pitch struck him out. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, DJ LeMahieu. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Here it comes. Lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And it's fouled away. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Gio Urshela stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Nobody out, runner on first. He's running again. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge is working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-1.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Last time through was a base hit. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. In the dirt, and now let's see. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full, 3-2.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
In the dirt here, and he'll get back in safely as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. 1-0, here it is. Now it's 2-0.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Judge on second. Stanton at first. 2 out in the inning. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
Gleyber Torres stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high, so this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3. Stepping in once again is Justin Turner. He'll lead things off. Off against Garrett Cole.
Third baseman.
First offering on its way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Next up is Max Muncy. Fouled away. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Runner goes for third. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ballgame. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. So now to the plate, Will Smith. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Judge is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And they will apply the tag between first and second. 7th inning ready to roll. And coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pollock giving chase. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's in at third base with nobody out, representing the go-ahead run.
Up next,
standing in now, Gary Sanchez. And a pitch out. Perhaps they thought the squeeze would be on. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Fouled off.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint,
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. And he fouls this one off. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And now this is smothered, but it squirts away a bit. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Garrett Cole. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And they pitch out. And he is a sitting duck after the pitch out. They had that one sniffed out well as he is out trying to score. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end. Last half of the 7th here, and in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor.
The center fielder, Chris.
And he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Running hard, he's digging for second. At the plate, A.J. Pollard runs up and gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. The batter will be Gavin Lux. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with one gone. Edwin Rios will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Has a look, now to pitch. On a line to shortstop. Quick throw, not in time. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. First delivery to him. Fly ball right down the line in left. Stanton has a read on it, and that retires the side. Scott Alexander has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th. Here comes the first baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Betts to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Throw back to first. And they get the double play. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. And it's fouled away. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. To the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. And he puts it on the ground to second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor, and it's grounded just foul down the line. Big spot, 2 out, possible tie, and go-ahead runs on base. Jimmy Nelson trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. Count is 1-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fouled away. Ready with the 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Smith finds it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Inning number 8 set to go, and up next the former All-Star shortstop Corey Seager.
Not shortstop. Corey.
And they start him out with a slider, good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's out number 1. Now to bat, Justin Turner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He'll hold off on. Chad Green answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Number 57, Chad.
Good bite to that thing, and it's 1-1. Green is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The first baseman, Madden.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is there to ring him up. The caught stealing for Sanchez. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. Into the box, Will Smith. He's running. Popped him up. Odor onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. In now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
He's there to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Pitch out, nothing doing. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on the base pass and just attack the zone.
So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle. From the stretch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here comes the 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. So So stepping in is DJ LeMahieu. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He still
struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0. 7.